All right, now to ICT matters in Rwanda. Under the Vision 2020 and its midterm economic development and poverty reduction strategy, the country seeks to become a knowledge-based economy through smart education initiatives to reach the entire region. Joining us now to discuss the future of education on the continent is Olivier Karasira, the CEO of a Smart Initiative. Glad to have you speaking to us. We bumped into each other around the AU Summit. A lot of generation has been coming up as the days go along. But let's get a sense of what exactly is happening. The Transform Africa mobilized $300 billion in ICT, at least to be delivered by 2020. Rwanda availed $1 million to the Smart Africa Secretariat to oversee targets in the ICT. But you, as a startup company that is coming now to provide some solutions, how much of that have you actually seen yourself?
Thank you very much. It's a new company, so I think they need to see what we're about to do. So because we are about to launch like in 2 weeks, and the project is to provide the free computers in classes to enable a teacher to interact with parents and give the report, daily report to what is going on with the kid in the class. And we expect that feedback will help the education to be more consistent.
All right, even as you try to understand the environment within which you're trying to work, just help us understand your product. Now, as we were speaking, you mentioned to me that it is not for just one parent. It has to be for the entire class, or is it the entire school?
It's one computer per class.
Right.
To help the teacher, to give all the tools to the teacher to give the report to the parents. Yeah.
And in that end, do you go as well and train the teachers on how to use it? Because we know that has been a deep issue, particularly for kids and schools outside the city.
Definitely we need to train the teacher, and it's really easy, the software we are doing. It's, the name of the software is SmartParent. And the good side of this business, the business model of Smart Initiative, is the contribution of the parents. Right. It's $10 per year to receive an SMS about the kid in the class, about the health, about the behavior, about the level of participation, about the hygiene. Parents will receive an SMS, and the $10 we receive from the parents enables us to buy a computer for free, to provide it for free to the classes. We provide internet connection for free to the classes, and we connect, we give also SMSs to the system so they can communicate with the parents. And I believe this is an answer to Transform Africa 1 and 2. Right. Without any, support of the government. We can do it still, and we can guarantee with this initiative at least 20% of ICT penetration in the education system in Africa.
All right, quite impressive, but let's get to this, to the numbers. The government is still not supporting you yet, but you anticipate exactly. From that end, and you're still in the testing phase, so revenue has not stabilized on exactly. that end. How scalable is your business? How much further could it last, given the terms that you're working in right now?
Sorry, come again?
How much further could your business last, given that you don't have funding or you're still in the testing phase at this particular moment?
Exactly. What we need right now, with the fund we have right now, we can at least go for 2 months. And we need the backup of the government, so the parents should contribute, as we can sign the contract with the school, but if the parents don't respect their words, definitely we can collapse.
What happens in the 2 months if things don't go as you project?
That's why we're here.
All right.
That's why we're here.
We have to create momentum on the same. But you have initiatives that you've seen in the ICT sector, same as yours. How conducive is the environment for such startups to thrive in the Rwandan economy?
Rwanda, it's quite okay to do an ICT business because we have the backup of the government. We have the headquarters of Transform Africa here in Kigali.
But that's just the framework, not the funding.
Sorry, yeah, the funding, I think, after the 2 months, they will join because it's a need. Right. We heard about the government giving ideas, giving initiatives in the education system. But with this system as well, it's a solution to really put online what we want.
Both private and public schools?
We are starting with private, definitely, because $10, you understand that some parents can't afford. But the phase 2 of this project is for public, but we need more negotiation and backup of the government to do so.
All right. I hope we got the message across, but I will engage you with a bit more conversation. I'm curious to know whether I should start a class and have more of your products. But many thanks for joining us. That was Olivier Karasira, CEO of Smart Initiative, talking to us about what the app aims to do, at least in terms of ensuring that education penetrates each and every student across the country.